point Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Arizona will boot it away to start this one. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Sun Devils offense will go on the attack first. Arizona won a tight one the last time they saw the Sun Devils.
Yeah, Arizona did exactly what they needed to do. They handled everything, their emotions, and they got the big dub last time in this rivalry game.
Really like the coaching staff, too. They made the adjustments that were necessary to win that football game. So what sort of plays are Arizona going to dial up here?
On the ground, it's Parker. Got the first down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Caught at the 25. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. He's got it. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Oh, that may be in, and then stroll into the end zone for the score. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he's able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Off play action on 1st down. Under fire. Still looking, on the move. Keeps it himself and gets to 1st. Oh, he's got some space.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Dyer. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing the rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. The Sun Devils are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. A little wrinkle here as they there's the extra blocker. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 35, he's loose. Got a lot of room to the right. The 20. He's a touchdown, Arizona State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To throw, it's Dyer. Quick strike complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Fires to the big fella. Running through contact. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Pocket breaking down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Martin. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Lead is down to 11. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. TCU escaped with the victory. I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Horned Frog fans could have done without this one being so close. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for pole position.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Toss sweep right. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Got his man quickly. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back gets to give. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Running to the left. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to the well. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Wildcats will have it first and 10. To the air, it's Dyer. He's got him. On the move at the 30. There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Arizona. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Offense in a bunch formation. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Right down the middle. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Guys, when you think about Arizona State, breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to...
Ernie on the Jets. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
We got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for a first down.
And the Sun Devils, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Rushes on him, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Arizona State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Snagged in the middle, it's Butler.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Now on 2nd down. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Richardson. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Dyer. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. It's a seam wide open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Arizona.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the... Turning it on! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hit
wide open spaces. You want to talk about shifting Clearing the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They need 7 more yards to reach the end zone. It's 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Wisconsin delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Madison. Thing is, this was a road victory. And a win like this is going to resonate throughout the Big Ten. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away. But you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Pressure coming. This time it's complete. Gets away from one. Finds some space. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's taking the shot. Makes a catch at the 15. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Arizona!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
Ready to try the point after. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give him a different look. Direct snap. It's Parker trying to escape and get it himself. He's got the 1st down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Gonna take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, all the tradition, all of the bad blood between these programs, it's all kind of come to a boil today in a spirited first half in the fight for the Territorial Cup. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And on the opening drive of the second half, you've made adjustments, but sometimes you underestimate the fact that the defense is ready for your adjustments.
And they've made their own adjustments as well. And they're allowed to sit there in the locker room and think and wonder about how you're going to attack them coming out of the tunnel. Great job being ready to go at the start of the second half by the defense.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Quick completion to the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Sparky is putting the pitchfork to them as Arizona State stretches the lead.
And they got this thing cooking. They've got all the momentum. They've handled the moment of this rivalry game really, really well, and the momentum firmly on their side.
Sparky's a team that always just seems to be going for the jugular. If you give them an opening, they're going to take it, and right now they're pulling away.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet, right? I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something.
Rides the back on the option to give. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Snags it over the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
They punt it away on 4th down. He's got it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. to throw. It's Levitt. Sends it downfield. He holds it in, and nobody's close.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the back. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. Makes a man miss. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in sync.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Arizona State! And the stomping has commenced. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Grab near the sticks. It's Butler. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Running back searching for a hole.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Quickly out to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking to throw on 3rd. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about. A game happening inside CUSA today. New Mexico State is going to enjoy the trip back to Las Cruces after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Aggie Memorial Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in Conference USA, and that's certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And the Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Parker. Heading to the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground. Take away that run game. Make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Butler. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. He wants a big play here late. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The give on the option. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and save it in sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and then a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loss of 2. Now, 4th down.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Creates a little space. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. A full field of defensive backs trying to take away the deep ball. To the air, it's Dyer. Under fire. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. So the latest edition of the Duel in the Desert in the books, and Arizona State will take home college football's oldest rivalry trophy. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man.
Fuck that dog.
The Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a
Yeah, he'd
team
probably
from
bite
the
me, whatever.
SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies.
Barely.
Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Yeah, bring it on. I knew you'd say you were carrying it too. You said I gotta go get JP. I said great, he's gonna beat me holding him in his lap and talk shit again. I'll run that out.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll run it from the gun.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hacks close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game's been a problem.
Catch in the middle. It's Newton. Great move. Now he's got room.
Are we not going to tackle him? Love that.
Touchdown, Aggie. And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing. When this place gets loud, it starts to sway. They've renovated, reinforced, and still the rafters are shaking.
Yeah, and they still come out, and they still got the 12th man tradition. So mmany traditions at this school, and that's why they support and they love their team, and people want to come play here.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle.
He's black, too.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
He's a sophomore?
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give out of the gun. There he goes. And
He's a 90 speed thing. That's the only bad thing I have about him.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window.
Throws toward the end zone.
That's just bad quarterback throw.
They're looking at third down.
Quarterback's get facts. He went from like an 84 to like a 92 though, so. And his speed's like a 94.
So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Picked up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
I like those Aggie uniforms.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
This fucking stadium place is crazy.
On 1st down. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Penn State. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target.
Yes, it is.
Make the big play, get the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Power football with the run. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game. And right now,
he's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38.
Why is
These
no one
guys
there?
are on the move.
well, really nice catch there. And I'll tell you, ever since Texas A&M made the move to the SEC, their path to the national championship got way harder. If they're going to win today, they've got to come up with big plays in the passing game. This guy gives them that opportunity. He gives them a chance not just to compete for conference titles, but for national championships too.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Unloads to the wideout.
No coverage. What the fuck?
Throw that one in there. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Absolutely no coverage
Texas
there.
A&M
That's
back to
fucking
work
nuts.
with another first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, that really speaks to the identity of this defense, guys. They take pride in big hits and clean tackles, but they are going to let you know they're there. And they're going to let you know for 60 minutes. I love this run defense because of the way they play the game.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting that, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation.
Oh, great fucking snag. What a grab.
And that's such a great job of seeing the
Ball don't
play,
lie.
seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making
Great
the
fucking drop back
interception.
grab.
And you
Damn, I
will
didn't see him either.
Never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal.
Oh, something to... damn, I knew you were going to him. I was going to get there.
The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Let's say really quick under route there.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he winds up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
So the back and forth pick action, I was hoping to capitalize.
He'll bring it out. It's Peters. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield.
Breaks into the open. Finds some fresh air. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Riggs. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker.
I think it's high. I know exactly what it is.
They're coming out to
I think it's like a 94, 95.
That last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 40.
Oh.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Leaves it with the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got it in the middle. It's Newton.
Yeah, pick him up and carry him 80 yards forward. Love that.
Just a little short.
Early in the game, I love giving my quarterback in.
3rd and 5 to 3rd and 1. Just want to carry him 5 yards towards the line.
Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs.
Oh.
Reads it, fires complete. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Rides to back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you've got the offense right where you are.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
You got to pass that off to your next coverage.
Oh, he's got some space.
God damn it, dude.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Texas A&M ready to go.
How's the next coverage not there? I don't get that.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Joey Caesar is dicing my ass up right
so
now.
Great about play action. The run fake sucks those linebackers up, and it just creates so much more space for these receivers to operate. Beautiful execution by the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver.
Oh, he went.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He wants to throw it again. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
No.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The give to the tailback. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Nittany Lions in a good spot.
We ain't got a white boy on the O-line, baby. We're stacked. Athletes.
Looking to pass. It's Conway. Makes the grab.
I was nervous. As soon as you started breaking, I got super fucking nervous.
He has enough for the first down.
And that's the look in man coverage you can throw the hitch route against, right? When the receiver's got a little bit of access, so he's got some room to work with. Against press, you're risking a pick 6. So good decision there by the Q. No.
There he goes. Picks up the first down, still moving. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
This is an offense
yes, it is.
That can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Going downfield for the big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Oh, good route. Slightly inside over the shoulder.
He picks up the first down.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come to College Station and they want to catch passes in this offense. They knows they gives them a chance to play on Sundays, and this guy, I think, is going to be one of those guys that we're seeing playing in the league.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure
George over there.
The best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent
Trey already has
the wheel
18 passing touchdowns. It's week 1.
They'll go empty and 5
week 2.
wide on 2nd and 13. Looking to fire.
Oh, can't let him have that.
Protection on the crosser. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They make the stop, and he'll have enough.
Oh, when you get a free timeout, that's bullshit.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yard
Free timeout,
situation
that's
play call
crazy.
there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back, knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Leg
They
cramps,
make the
yeah,
stop,
right.
trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Again, this is a running
That's
back
old
that
school
can
football. I
hurt you
love
when
it.
he gets between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in
Go down, go
space.
down, go
They
down.
like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
To the air on second down. Good timing on the quick out.
Great
The ball
hands.
is down
Keep
at the
that.
14 after that grab.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
The Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Grabbed in the middle. It's
Wow.
Newton. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Into the end zone. Touchdown.
Great play.
Aggies. Quick strike through the air for the
Fuck,
score.
that's that corner not fucking jumping on that.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm,
It was.
cool,
Great ball.
collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a
Great ball,
lead
great
in
play.
here at
Great play
halftime.
call.
So much easier to go into half with that.
Is that an RPO or was that just a play action?
Positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. He'll try to do it himself. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat.
I had to run it at least once,
Create
I knew.
an opportunity for big plays. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Conway. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, fucking Ron Conway. Jesus Christ, dude.
With 5 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way
Fucking,
to
that's your
generate
shot.
some
Get points
before
before
going
half,
into the
and you
locker
fucking
room, but the
overthrow
defense is
it.
ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically.
Turning it on. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
Like,
That's the end
come
of the
on,
second
Ron.
quarter.
Like,
That
you
means
had that
it's
guy
time
wide
to
the
join
fuck open and you
Kevin
overthrow
now.
him?
Halftime update.
All I needed was fucking 3.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win.
You had everything covered that I wanted. Literally go through my entire fucking check down
That's the
list.
most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The play action fake. Going for 6.
Oh, what a play.
And that one is picked up in the end zone.
Oh, how do you not tackle that? Great fucking D, Jack. God damn it. That's annoying.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception.
Oh, get out there.
And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
So as a QB, when I'm running the option play, my job is to basically
Gotta find a
block somebody.
defensive
How do I
playbook.
block somebody?
I'm just not
I run
vibing
at
with
that
this one.
defensive end, and I make him commit to me, and then I pitch the football. That's how I do my job. I get it to the running back, and now it's his job to go make things happen out on the perimeter away from all the bodies.
They get him on
Don't break. Come on. Fucking hold his ass. Abdominal tear? Oh, dude, that's my tight end.
If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football.
He's going to get his real estate license or going to be working at a car dealership, one of the two.
To back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
He'll be stopped.
Easy, white boy. God.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game. And
I'm saying, like, it doesn't matter.
And meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make.
Why is no one there? I don't know why. I didn't fucking tell him to go out.
Second time this wide receiver has scored.
She stayed right the fuck in the middle.
Job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Utah State is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 27 to LSU. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Sends the offense back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here, too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
To the air, it's Conway. They've got the screen set up. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Oh, no, rough.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty.
Oh, it's my center. Love that.
Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete.
That's a good fucking ball, man.
Lucky to get that one back.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has
Oh,
it.
what a fucking cutback to get tackled. I was cutting, I was going, Jack.
That's a fantastic
I was going, Jack.
linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire
Oh my God, just fucking untouched.
Pass is incomplete.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions. Trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go, and that's why he's already thrown multiple interceptions.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab past the marker. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Conway. Makes the grab on the left.
Where are you going?
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I can tell.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air.
Nope. Oh, he bobbled and came up with it? That's crazy. That's crazy. The end just fucking bobbled it and came up with it.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to
Got a
go.
hold.
You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop.
Got a hold.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
That's reeled in. It's crossed. All down, but they'll move the sticks.
It's fucking down early.
I think
Shit.
really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
Make a tackle, Jesus
They got this
Christ.
sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a
How do you just eat that and fucking move on? That's crazy.
13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Oh, how do you not get there?
Made the grab and took it on.
I saw that coming. I knew you were going to look at him. I had the safety dropping down and just couldn't get there in time.
This quarterback, he sees everything.
Freshman safety.
Way ahead. I mean, It's been really, really
freshman
easy.
safety. Yeah, if you were another second behind, that's a pick.
Something to make him feel uncomfortable because right now it's just like
freshman safety. Just learn the game, buddy.
He's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Good right now.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Conway. Oh, he wants it all. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard
start 0-2 is about to be a hell of a year.
He's going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw.
Unloads it downfield. Makes a grab on the shot. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
I know, I saw both, and then I saw from both sides. Take it. Do something the Florida Gators can't do. Throw it down the field.
Any drama can be mustered. So first down, we'll open up the final period.
11-1. I just won.
They try to pop a run on the draw. And he has a solid game.
1-11. You're at 12, I think, right? No, you're at 13.
Plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield.
I'll be in a couple
until the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield.
My loss was to Utah. It was like the number one
team. Before finally moving forward.
Nowhere close on that one as he got
correct.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he's got some space. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him.
Get rid of the ball, Ron.
More time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
This quarterback
I didn't see anything.
All game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips.
You're right,
falls.
fucking there. That's great.
Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They go 83 yards on the drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside.
You know how many times I've had the computer pinned deep, and then they just throw a fucking Hail Mary to a collared receiver, and I just have to watch shit happen.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone?
Fuck, dude, get the fuck out of here.
Smashes through the tackle. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
I don't know how you let that fucking hole open up like
that. And the Aggies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to ride this.
Oh, fucking shifty. Get those out.
On that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Oh, what a cut.
There we go. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
What a cut.
I
needed a fucking hold.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Oh my. Oklahoma is putting on a show offensively today. They just simply can't be stopped. They're up by 18 over Ball State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There will be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is
Turning on the Jets. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Nittany Lions just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
They'll run it on first and goal. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on
fucking
that.
stop. Jesus Christ.
Huge sigh of relief.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cross. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Aggies with a long
Are you running chew clock, you bitch?
loss on the last play.
You motherfucker.
They want that clock to
Oh
run.
my God.
Crosses the 30. Turning it on.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And the Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Gives it on the option. Runs through a tackle. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. Back to pass. Gonna let it fly. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're scaring at 3rd. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Pressure coming. Finds his tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. Lowers those pads. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Leaves it with the back.
I didn't want to call timeout either, so it was like
nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this defense is well aware of the situation, and they're so aware of it. That goal line package is coming out, right?
We got fucking ball to
play. Stop the run. They know the offense wants to eat clock. They got to get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance to get back in this football game.
On the run is Newton. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the throws for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
They just put a field goal on the board, and now they'll line up for the onside kick.
You motherfucker.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49.
What are you doing, Warren? Why are you coming in here grabbing your nuts? Oh, because there's a phone? Okay.
Dropping back, it's Conway. Here's a throw downfield late. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Oftentimes, as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback...
He uncorks one deep. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
No. Don't bite the plastic, dude. Stop. But being like your brother, your
uncle. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. A late touchdown. Probably window dressing, but still a sliver, albeit very slight, of hope.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
He's in there for the 2-point conversion. And
the fullback getting in there, baby.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Squib kick just inside the 10. And good
you fucking tackle him, damn it.
To knock down the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the back. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. First down here for the offense.
This white boy's got some fucking hands out of the backfield too, which is crazy.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love
92 points
spoiled.
scored.
Yes,
Love that.
and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.